I work at Southampton City Council and I'm a Senior Community Safety Officer, and my main role is to manage the ICE bus.
My name's Jenny and I'm a nurse, neonatal nurse in Princess Anne Hospital, Southampton.
My name's Julian, I'm an emergency care practitioner and I work with the ambulance service.
The ICE bus is here for emergencies, if people get hurt or if people are horribly drunk. Yeah, we help them, often help them get home safely and that kind of thing.
My team have been on the street now for 3 years and it is a lot quieter than when we started.
Obviously they can be unpredictable sometimes, but I've done this for 3 years, so you tend to get a feeling of when somebody's going to maybe be a little bit aggressive, but mainly most people are quite friendly. They come to the bus for help, so we don't usually get any aggression against us.
Yeah, you have lots of drunk people walking past you.
You're drunk, and then you... I'm drunk, I've had a lot to drink.
It gets old, but it can be fun.
The ICE bus is a central hub, so it's a place where we can all converge, the police, fire, people who are working here from the council, the street pastors, everyone knows it's here, it's a place that everyone comes to.
We are told that we're doing a good job, we hope we're doing a good job. The police appreciate our presence on the street and the people we see on the street, and the homeless enjoy meeting us.
They need a bus that they can go and sit in, get a hot chocolate, sober up, sort their lives out, and then go home to mummy and daddy.
I actually really, as steaming as I am,
so what do they
no, shut up. I do believe in that service. Like, somebody comes out the park steaming as fuck, somebody hits them.
This out,
no. Somebody hits them in the face or something, they go back to that van, put ice in their face, and they throw the old bill and get rid of it. Like, I think it's a decent service.
Obviously, because trying to help people, you try to make the best of things. Obviously.
They basically started off asking for volunteers, and I just thought I'd try it and see how I got on. And did it a few times and enjoyed it.
It can be funny because you're dealing with mainly intoxicated and drunk people who think they are comedians sometimes. It is funny, but obviously it's got a serious side because we are dealing with people with injuries. So you've got to balance.
Often they're quite dirty. They've thrown up all over themselves, or there could be lots of blood. Yeah, so you have to kind of think safety in terms of stuff like that.
We do sometimes, so as they say, when the full moon's out, you do get the old now and again. So most of them, night out, they like to enjoy. They get a little bit handy, but you know what it's like. We all young ones, so we get to enjoy our lives, don't we?
I think that any city changes at nightfall. They call it the nighttime economy, so it is a whole different face of any city, which some people find frightening.
It has made a big difference since we've been here. It's helped a lot of people, and we're quite successful, as you can see. It's only a small little crew, but it does help, especially people who need help.
I don't think it's a dangerous job because people are coming to us for help. So we, obviously, because you're dealing with drunk people, you do get unpredictability, but generally people are coming here to get help. We clean them up and maybe stitch them, and they go away looking a lot better than when they came.
People think that it's dangerous and people tell us we're very brave, but we're in a team of 4 or 5. We've got lots of backup, we've got radios and phones that we can call the police and the CCTV operators, so I don't think it's dangerous.
Yeah, you have to think on your feet a bit sometimes. You never know what's going to happen next, but makes for an interesting job.
Virtually every Saturday night I get about 4 Saturdays off a year. I like doing it because you get to meet different people. Like, you get to meet the ambulance service, who I've never worked with before, and you get a different team working every week.
The worst thing I've ever seen is obviously the guy was brought by police. He was stabbed in the neck, Nothing to do with us. He's just got a tongue injury, treated. Nothing to do with us. But yeah, it was quite bad.
Although I've seen people with, you know, head wounds and lots of blood, I think the worst is when people are horribly drunk because they're so out of control and they're so unhappy, and you just feel like, you know, it would be great if you could give them an injection to sober them up instantly. That would be lovely.
I think sometimes the most challenging jobs aren't the ones that the public would automatically think of. You know, I think when you think of sort of blood and guts and things, I think that's sometimes those jobs could be relatively straightforward. The more challenging ones are when you're presented with a patient whose problem isn't instantly recognised, and you have to do a lot of investigative work to try and find out what it is. So it's, yeah, those ones can sometimes be the greatest challenge.
It was something I really was attracted to doing when I first heard about it, because it's people coming out and actually doing something instead of talking about it, and we get lots of people that appreciate what we're doing, lots of drunken hugs.
I love this town. It's like, it's not too big that you don't know everyone, but it's quiet enough to have a good night out.
Most of the time I'm outside, I'm meeting all sorts of interesting people, and it presents so many different challenges, and at the end of the day I go home usually having really enjoyed myself and having made a difference to many people's lives in a positive way.
On a serious note, right, Southampton. If you want to live in Southampton, yeah, it's a good place to be. Very good place, right?